Clark Reid back with today's tech headlines for you. If you like these reports, you could help us out. Massage that like button while you're here, and you can also subscribe so you know when each new non-AI written report is available for you. We'll be talking about AI and copyright at the end of this report. The European Union's hitting Apple again with its Digital Markets Act. This time, they're calling for Apple to open up iOS connectivity features. 9to5Mac.com reports that it means allowing connected devices like third-party smartwatches full access to the iOS notification system, as well as background execution privileges, just like how Apple Watch works with the iPhone. Headphone producers will be given access to system features that support AirPods, like proximity auto pairing and automatic audio switching. Other kinds of connected devices must also be able to make equivalent features to system services like AirDrop and AirPlay. Apple has expressed its disappointment in the demands, and they'll no doubt appeal. NVIDIA has unveiled two personal AI supercomputers, they're calling them. This happened yesterday at their conference, and according to BGR.com, both are powered by NVIDIA's new Grace Blackwell platform. They're called DGX Spark and DGX Station. They're intended to give AI developers, researchers, and students the ability to prototype, fine-tune, and run large language models on desktops. Now, the Spark is about the size of an Apple M4 Mac Mini. It's amazingly small. The station's larger, and they claim it brings data center level performance to desktops for AI development. The Spark's available for order right now, starting at $39.99 at NVIDIA.com. Should be delivered this summer, and you can get an Asus version for about $1,000 less. That's called the Ascent GX10 supercomputer. The more powerful station will be out in late 2025, and NVIDIA says there will be versions from Asus, Dell, HP, and other makers. Without a lot of fanfare and amazingly no real leaks, Google has rolled out the Pixel 9a, a mid-range phone that starts at $499. It's less than the Apple alleged budget phone. The Verge.com notes that the 9a has no camera bump, a bigger screen at 6.3 inches, faster Tensor G4 processor, and better water resistance. But the Google people held the price point on the thing. The Google phone has two cameras instead of Apple's one on the back. And did we mention it's flush with no bump? No firm date yet, but the Pixel 9a should be available in April. A three-judge panel at the District of Columbia Court of Appeals has ruled unanimously that AI software can't be granted authorship. ArsTechnica.com reports the court found in favor of the Copyright Office. Copyright law requires all work to be authored in the first instance by a human being. Judge Patricia Millett wrote in her opinion. A computer scientist named Stephen Thaler says he will fight on going to the Supreme Court. One key issue, the duration of copyright is typically limited to the author's lifespan or to a period that approximates how long a human might live, Justice Millett wrote. Of course, machines don't have lives, nor is the length of their operability generally measured in the same terms as a human life. The judge did diss the character Data on Star Trek, too, noting he may have intelligence comparable to a human, but that his poetry might be worse than that coming from ChatGPT. Of course, the bad poem supposedly written by Data was actually composed by a scriptwriter. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.